Good morning and welcome to the pre-market video for 20th July 2022. Now before we dwell into the video, I would like to remind you can subscribe for my market services, in which you'll also get some quant indicators for day trading and positional trading, and also my market guidance. Now when we dwell into the market, we see that American indexes did very well last night and they managed to hold on to the gains. So the guys who were dancing on seeing the SGX last night are finally correct, and the main reason, according to me, why the American indexes did well is nothing to relate with the American economy, but to more with the Nord Stream 1 pipeline. This is the Nord Stream 1 pipeline that, as all know, was shut down 10 days ago by the Russians, and Europe had a huge fear that that pipeline is not going to be restarted. Now last night the Russians started restarting certain parts of the pipeline, and that is, according to me, what triggered a sharp up move across the global markets last night and also in the American market. So it removes a huge fear that Europe is going to be freezing in the upcoming winter. Now, so when we look at the American indexes, the S&P 500 basically broke above the quant resistance level finally after 1 month of attempting, and so now the next level is the 3,991.9 resistance level. We have to see how the index battles that. Now the next one is the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones did the same after 1 month of struggling to break the quant resistance level of 31,345. Finally managed to go above it, and now is heading towards the next, which is also a very major resistance level at 32,110. Now we'll be looking at Reliance Industries today only for one reason. Number one, Reliance, the government today morning has gone back on its windfall tax. So that's a very big positive for stocks like Reliance, the oil sector companies, and we'll have to see how they handle that. Now when we look at Reliance, basically Reliance has been trading in the box range of basically 2,465 as resistance and 2,367 as support. It has been trading in this box range from 1st July up till now, basically from 1st to 20th July. So it's going to be interesting to see, number one, if this good news manages to make it, obviously I believe it will break out of the box range, but manages to sustain above the box range. And if it sustains above the box range, then the first quant resistance level is at 2,540. That is going to be the main level Reliance will have to battle for any up move to occur, which is going to be significant. Obviously there's a 200-day moving average in between. However, all know I follow my quant levels more than anything, so, and they do work. So that is the main resistance level I'll be watching on the upside, which is 2,540. Now coming to our local indexes, the SGXNIFTY is indicating a gap up to 16,530. Now that's a huge gap up, and we'll have to see, number one, does that gap up sustain post opening, and that is, I believe, is going to heavily depend on two stocks. Number one is Reliance Industries, number two is HDFC Bank. If these two can, HDFC Bank can manage to sustain flat or a bit positive, then it will manage to hold the level, and Reliance can break out the box range and have a continuation post that, and not a pullback to the box range support. So those two are going to be the important factors to watch for the indexes to have a big move on the upside. However, it will be interesting to see whether we are able to break the quant resistance level. Here now, I had shown yesterday on Twitter that one of the recent levels you're watching in Banknifty is 36,040, and in the Nifty was 60,525. So now those two are going to come into play today. I believe they will be broken, but now we have to see to what extent they get broken and whether we sustain above that. The main importance is going to be today whether post breaking of important resistance levels, whether we sustain above that level. Personally, we are holding both C and P cells. The C cells will come under some pressure today morning. However, the P cells will have made a killing, so that will completely wave off any pressure and still result in a decent profit overall, even though most likely booking on both sides will not be done today. So thank you for watching the video, and do like and subscribe to the channel.